It's time! Welcome back to the Lockwood Chronicles. My name is Larissa, and today we are doing the 24-hour reading challenge, but this is also going to double as can I finish my December TBR. Here's the deal. Here's what we're doing. We are going to do the timer method. I'm going to set the timer for 24 hours and it's going to count down, and anytime I'm not reading, I'm going to pause it. Mainly because I need sleep. I need to go work out. Much as I would love to get this done and stay awake, I physically have trouble staying awake past 9. I've been getting to around 10 and then I'm like conked out. I can't do it. We're doing the timer method and my goal is to get this done in like 3 days, but we'll see. We're just gonna play it by ear. I'm really excited. I've never really done a challenge like this. Mainly because it's a lot of work and I never want to like burn out with reading. It's the end of the month, and timeline wise it is the day after Christmas. It is Boxing Day. It is December 26th. I don't have to work, which is so nice and convenient, and I figure would be the perfect time to do this just in case I need some extra recuperating time to sleep in and whatnot. That's the other thing, is like I do want to sleep in because I don't have to go to work. We're aiming for 3 days. It could be 4, it could be 5,
could be 1 month, could be 2 months,
3 months.
could be
4 months.
I can see that happening.
And let's go over the books that I would like to read and how we're going to go about reading them. I am on chapter 11, page 126 in The Christmas Tree Farm by Laura Gilmore. So that is priority number 1. We will be finishing this one today. I only have maybe like 2 or 3 hours left. Potentially, I guess we'll find out. We will be finishing this one today. Priority number 2. I love a sports romance and I love a hockey romance and I love a hockey romance in the winter time. So we are going to be reading Unsteady finally, and I'm so freaking excited. And the best part is I also have the audiobook for this too. Libby came in clutch. For instance, when I'm folding laundry and putting that away and stuff, that'll be the perfect audiobook time. But I would like to primarily physically read this book. Next up, I do have the physical copy of Hail Mary by Andy Weir. However, I do have the audiobook version, which everyone has told me to go the audiobook route for this. So that's what I am intending to do, is listen to this via audiobook. If I want to, I mean, I do have the physical copy. The next 2 books are on my Kindle. Touchdown is one of them. It's a sports romance, football, obviously. Assistant to the Villain. Yes, we are going to read Assistant to the Villain if we get to it, and that is available on Kindle Unlimited. It is 10:30 right now in the morning, so we're gonna go get cozy and finish up with Christmas Tree Farm, which I am really enjoying right now. Let's just talk about while we're here. So our 2 main characters are Kira and Bennett, and Kira it's reverse Grumpy Sunshine. Kira is the grumpy one. She bought a Christmas tree farm, had no intention of reopening it, trying to find her independence because she is a twin and her sister is now on the other side of the world, blah, blah, blah. Kira just feels like she has not been an individual. She's always relied on people and she just wants to be independent and feel like she can do something on her own. Bennett is the let me fix it, I'll help you, even though you didn't ask. He is such a sweetie and is so helpful and like wants to help people and like urges to help people, even to his detriment. Kira bought this farm out of nowhere, this Christmas tree farm, and didn't realize how much work goes into it, as well as like it's pretty run down and was not well maintained. Reopened the Christmas tree farm against her wishes, if you will, and is now trying to battle with like trying to keep away from the community but also like invite them in and all this thing. So I've really been enjoying it so far, like a lot actually. I really like the banter. I really like the chemistry between Kira and Bennett. I feel like we're getting a better foundation for their relationship. Let's get to reading. I relate to Bennett so much. Chapter 11, when he's talking about his relationships, I'm like, oh, me? Not that I'm like super handy or anything, but like I'm a very reliable and helpful person, especially my friends and like people that I like or I'm dating to the fault of my own. Be my therapist for a second. His thing is he likes to be needed. He likes to help people. He likes to fix things and gets taken advantage of. He was in a situationship for a long time. This girl has a pull on him, and anytime she feels lonely or something happened with the previous guy she was dating, she'll hit Bennett up, and then they'll be on and off. Cycle continues on and on. Whenever they were together, it was because she needed him or something from him at least. She needed him to chase away her loneliness, or she needed him to comfort her while she licked her wounds from whatever the last guy did to her, or she needed him to escort her to holiday parties and ensure she was never under the mistletoe alone. As someone who has been used in situationships like this, it sucks. It sucks because all you want is to be wanted. That's a Taylor Swift lyric. It just sucks, and it sucks reading about it because I'm like, dang it, I know how this feels, and it feels like crap. And now he's second guessing being with Kira because of this, because he's like, this woman doesn't act interested. Am I just falling for another girl who's going to use me because I want to be wanted and I want to be needed, and she's not giving me that? And it just sucks when you can't trust yourself. Thanks for being my therapist for a second. We're all ice skating. It's so fun. Kira is not like a skater or anything, and Bennett is helping her. If I stay off my ass, I'll consider it a success. And Iris goes, I'm sure Bennett will keep track of your ass. Also, my weighted blanket is the best. 10 out of 10 recommend. I don't know, guys. Kira's sister Chloe, her situation seems suspicious. Spicy is heating up. This brave, clever girl, he said, brushing a kiss on her forehead. The things forehead kisses do to me. Her candle collection. They're all tropes. They're meet cute, morally gray, enemies to lover, grumpy sunshine, slow burn, and cinnamon roll. Oh, that's him. He's all cinnamon roll. Commercial break. Just kidding. We have 22 hours, 15 minutes, and 56 seconds. Well, that was rude. Remaining. Really? Oh, I forgot. I have manual focus on, so if it's blurry, you'll just have to believe me. I'm on chapter 19, page 221. We have 120 pages, 121 pages remaining. This much in that hour and, what did I say? We'll just say hour and 45 minutes. Okay, we've read 100 pages. I decided it is time. I've already eaten lunch, but it is time for a little fizziness to revive me. One of the Olippops that I grabbed was crisp apple. I also wanted to drink it out of my fun glass mug. I am nervous about glass straws though, because people have had issues with the glass straws breaking. Be very careful, but I might eventually change it out for like a metal straw. My Taylor Swift mug cup thing, somebody that I work with like got me, and I was so excited. They know how much I love Taylor, and they know I'm a huge Swiftie. So it fits. Oh, how lovely. First sip. Mmm. Oh my gosh. That is so good. This tastes like apple cider. Let's get back to reading so then I can fold my laundry. All of my clothes are dried and ready to be put away, but I don't want to do that until we are finished with this book. I'm not allowing myself to be productive until I finish this book and can switch to the next book, because I want to listen to that one starting off. The way he just broke that news to her. That's such a mood killer, but really funny. I'm trying a new thing where I leave my house and actually do things and see people. 40 pages left. 20 hours and 59 minutes and 41 seconds left. Cruising. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking cute. Okay guys, book number 1 is done. It took me 3 hours and 38 minutes to finish The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore. I will say this is my favorite out of the 3 that she's published, I would say my order is The Christmas Tree Farm is number 1, The Pumpkin Spice Cafe is number 2, and then A Cinnamon Bun Bookstore is number 3. This was so cute. I love the reverse grumpy sunshine. I love the chemistry. It wasn't super insta lovey, like it kind of was, but it really wasn't. I mean, it's pretty much a spicy Hallmark movie. The next book that we're going to read is Unsteady by Peyton Corinne, and I am going to start off with the audiobook for this, mainly because I do have laundry to put away and a bed to make. I'm really excited for this one. I've just heard really, really good things. I will be switching to physically reading it after my laundry is put away, and it is currently 3 o'clock. Time is moving very slowly yet very quickly all at once. Let's start Unsteady. 19 and a half hours remaining. We are in chapter 5. I am loving this so far. It's dual POV. Our main characters are Reese, and it's spelled like R-H-Y-S, like Reese and. He's a hockey boy. And then we have Sadie, who is a figure skater. And they're both in college. Sadie has 2 younger brothers. Unfortunately, her mother is no longer in the picture, and her father is an addict of some sort. I believe it's just alcohol, but I don't know if he has any other vices. So she is pretty much the primary caretaker for her family. She is the one that is making all the money, paying all the bills, taking care of the boys when she can, as well as trying to keep up with her 2 jobs and figure skating. She has a scholarship for school, I think a full ride. Obviously she has to do well. So she is under an insane amount of pressure and stress right now. We have Reese. Reese is the hockey boy, and the prologue starts off with Reese at a game. Some sort of injury occurred or something happened. He is screaming on the ice like, I can't see. I feel so bad. Because it's a very serious thing. I just feel really bad because in Lights Out, when Josh can't see, it's because his baklava is turned around and he's going, I'm blind, I can't see. And she's like, your baklava is just turned around, you idiot. I thought I was gonna go like a funny route and be like, oh, your helmet is just pulled down over your eyes. No, it was not. He suffers from panic attacks. There is something going on, tension between his family and like his dad is an ex-NHL player or like a retired NHL player, and the pressure that Reese is under right now to follow in his dad's footsteps. But something happened, I think. I don't know. His mom seems very like loving and kind, whatnot. However, the hesitancy and the distance that he's putting between his father and himself is suspicious, but there are definitely like more heavier topics that are being presented in this. And I can see why people kind of relate it to Binding and Keeping 13. Reese is having a ton of panic attacks. He can't even get back onto the ice without having a panic attack. That's kind of how him and Sadie are getting this like weird little friendship that they're in, sharing ice time for her early morning practices. I'm loving the writing, so let's keep at it. Sadie's song for Reese's sad demon brain. You spelled Reese wrong. Your parents spelled your name wrong on the birth certificate. I love her. I like anything when it comes to you. They were just at a house party or a frat party or something. Sadie is like a one-night stand type of gal. One of her usual hookups isn't getting the hint that she's not interested in him at that moment. She's interested in Reese PC. You don't know Sadie. It's all fun games to her, man. And Reese, fine. Then she can play with them with me. Get the F out of here. Yay, Reese PC. Ro is ride or die. I love Ro. I also love Oliver and Liam. They're so cute. Normally I don't really like kids in books, but I think they're cute. Freddie he's the comedic relief for sure. I really like Bennett. He's so grumpy and massive and a goalie. Freddie is funny. He got all of the wingers to follow his thing and Bennett was just really mad at him. They all just did what you said. Just call me daddy. I take back what I said about Reese's dad. I don't know. I think maybe Reese is just having a lot of anxiety not meeting his father's expectations. And his father is trying to be supportive. He has been diagnosed with PTSD from getting hit so hard because it was an actual hit on during a game. Freddie and Ro had like a little, I don't know. They didn't have anything, but like there was a little flirty like at the party. While that would be great, I kind of want Ro and Bennett. Is that weird? Maybe that'll happen, but I mean, I wouldn't be mad if it was Freddie either, but we'll see. I love that Bennett is so grumpy, but he's such a caretaker. Like he is mom and dad. I love that. He mows the lawn, he keeps the house clean, he meal preps and labels everybody's meals. Like it's so cute. Coach Kelly is horrible. I will not be surprised if something happens. He is horrible. He is a horrible person. Oh dear. Oh no. I knew it was gonna be some little twist, but oh no, I wasn't expecting this one. Reesey Peasy. Oh my goodness. Captain. Go off, queen. Oh my gosh. Mic drop. Sadie, you nailed it. Wow, girl. Poor Bennett. Well, poor all of them. So uncomfy. Bennett! Bennett! I just love Bennett. I'm obsessed with Bennett. He hasn't even done anything and I love him. Oh my gosh, you guys. But we have 16 hours and 5 minutes remaining. I've read for like 8 hours today. I do need to go shower and then I'm just gonna keep reading until I fall asleep. I'm on page 204, chapter 27. There was another party and poor Reesey Peasy. Just having a lot of feelings. I still really love Bennett. Ugh, I really don't want this to be over. I'm kicking ass at this, you guys. All right, like I said, I'm gonna go shower, get ready for bed, and we'll just keep on reading. Okay, I take back everything I said that could have been bad about his dad. Dad is just a sweetie. Also, oh my gosh, Bennett. Bennett, my love. Freddie. Freddie. This whole interaction is just so heartbreaking and tragic. It's currently 3:18 and I can't sleep. I like woke up to something falling, but I did the thing you're not supposed to do and I went and checked. I did turn the lights on though, so I was smart about it. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It wasn't anything upstairs and I'm not going downstairs. I'm gonna read and hopefully fall back asleep. Yay. Maybe I should have done the full 24 hours. Here we go. Good morning. It's actually an appropriate time in the morning. 10:30. I went and worked out. Yeah, I stayed up for probably an hour. I guess the timer will tell me. Yeah, I read for just over an hour. 13 hours and 52 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. Chapter 41, page 302. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to be over. 55 pages remaining. I don't know how this is all gonna wrap up in 55 pages. The intensity of what just happened, I just feel like combining 13, it makes sense as to why those books are so long. And I'm just nervous that this one is gonna wrap up like really quickly. Because I'm pretty sure the second book follows a different couple. So I don't know. But yeah, when I finally got up at around like 7, just after 7, went and worked out. The gym was stupid busy. Thankfully didn't have an issue getting on any of the equipment, which was nice, but I might have to start going over to my other gym. Not the worst thing, it is further, and this one's closer, and I think I only have this membership here for like a week or two more. I think something next door fell, like at my neighbor's. I don't see anything at my place that fell. Like I said, I did the thing you're not supposed to do in scary movies and went and searched it out. All of my stuff is fine. It must have been next door. It was a lot of stuff. Like it just felt like boom, 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 boom. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna drink my protein shake, eat my grapes, And we probably just have a little over an hour remaining of this book, which makes me very, very sad. Let's get reading. Yay, 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 yay. Anytime good girl. Oh no, this is not good, you guys. Oh. Max is so sweet. And Anna, they're so sweet. They're so good. But you will not be alone, okay? I love a found family. I love hockey boys. Reese Peasy. Oh my god. I'm just so emotional because it's just so freaking sweet. An age gap? Wow. I knew there was gonna be more to this, and I really don't know how to feel about it, but I really hope we get a book with him. Thank goodness. We finished on study. Oh my gosh, I really liked this book. If you want something less intimidating and maybe even a little less trigger warning happy, I mean there's still trigger warnings in this, but like Finding and Keeping 13, that whole Boys of Tommen series comes with a ton of trigger warnings. I think this would be a good like introductory to it if you wanted that. And if you're like me and love the Boys of Tommen, this would be a really good series to get into as well afterwards if you still want something like similar enough vibes and that found family aspect. This was very much Johnny and Shannon coded. There's differences. It's not like cut, copy, paste. There are so many differences in it, but it's just the right amount of vibes for it that it works. It works, and it's a really good book. I really loved it. I will say I know I stated that I was worried that it was gonna wrap up too quickly. I wouldn't say it was too quickly, but it was still quicker than I would have liked. I wish we could have expanded upon a couple more things, but I truly enjoyed and loved this book so much. That was on study. Where are we at timer wise? We have 12 hours and 39 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Now it is time to get some stuff done. Therefore, I'm going to be starting off and potentially, depending upon how much I love it or not, listening to Project Hail Mary. While we do that, there are quite a bit of things that I want to get done. So item one is I need to meal prep my breakfast. I would like to see an attempt to put together my garage shelving that my parents got me for Christmas. It's really heavy though, so I don't know. And then I would really like to get some knitting done. My typical listening speed is, normally I settle at 1.75. If I stick with the 1.75 speed, it is a 9 hour and 31 minute book. Let's get to it. Oh, I'm excited. Egg bake is in the oven, has 20 minutes left. We are on chapter 2, like 55 minutes in. So we don't know his name. He doesn't remember his name. He wakes up and there's these robot arms just like blah, blah, blah. He's like, where the heck am I? He starts to have bits and pieces come back to him, and he might not remember things, but he is remembering that he's a scientist of some sort. Believes he's in a spaceship of some sort, and there was some sort of something happening, like the sun was dying at a rapid rate, which could cause an immediate ice age, like a really quick one. He kind of remembers that he is on the spaceship to fix this, it's with a P, Panera problem. Unfortunately, like there are 2 other members on this spacecraft, and they were all in induced comas. Those 2 other crew members are dead. Their bodies are there. Just him remembering things, just like his expressions when he figures things out. Like instead of saying the F word, he says, oh fudge. And he's like, what kind of person was I? Did I have kids? Was I just religious? Like, why is that my go-to? Like, why can't I be cooler? He just did a bunch of calculations that come second nature to him. It's so cool what the brain can remember and can do, even with bits of amnesia. Like, I find amnesia patients very fascinating. What the brain automatically remembers. Brains are awesome and so mysterious. Ugh. We did it. We didn't finish yet, the 24-hour challenge, but we finished my lovely garage shelving. It was a lot easier to assemble than I initially thought it was going to be. We are on chapter 7, which is page 121. I have just been listening to it. We have 10 hours, 16 minutes, and 36 seconds remaining on the timer. Memories, it keeps going back and forth from like present situation to a flashback of his memories and how he came to be on Project Hail Mary. What he's thinking that he's supposed to be doing, but he's not 100% sure. He just encountered something crazy. Where are they at? They're at a star that has not been affected by these things that keep taking energy from like the stars. He believes his mission is to see why not that one. And he has just encountered a spaceship or something like that. And that's where we've left off. He's so funny and is so freaking smart. I'm really happy about this. The movie that's coming out, I believe in 2026, is Ryan Gosling starring as him. That makes me really excited. I know people fan casted Ryan Reynolds, but I think Ryan Gosling is also a really, really good pick. Woo! We're getting so much reading done. It's so exciting, you guys. This book is so cool. Ooh, there's a lot of sciencey things, other life forces. Rocky is so fun. I'm loving Rocky. Rocky is awesome. I really love listening for Rocky. The way that they communicate, it's through sound and like kind of musical-ish. But I did notice in the book that there are music notes in there. In the audiobook, it actually emits the sound. And it's so cool. Just the curiosity of both our characters on each other's civilizations and their science and technology. It's so cool. It's so cool how they figure out how to communicate and like are just open and intelligent for that. I was gonna physically read it, but right when I said that, I realized that we were getting to the point where Rocky comes in and I really wanted to listen to, because everybody said like they love listening to Rocky via audiobook. I decided to work on my vision boards for 2025. I'll probably knit for a bit and I'm gonna eat dinner now. Just ham and orange, and my mom made like cherry upside down cake or something. We're halfway through the book right now. They've been talking about biology and like reproduction and stuff too. It's very fascinating. Learning all about these little aliens. It's so cool. Also, Strat. She's a badass. She knows that once Project Hail Mary like ascends, she'll be in so much trouble and like probably spend the rest of her life in jail. And her knowing that and still making things happen and getting things done, that's who you need. That's who you need to control this situation. And she is doing amazing. She doesn't know everything, but she is just like, she is the project manager. She might not understand all the science things that are going on, but she gets people that does, and she knows how to like use her resources and vet people so well. And it's paying off. She just doesn't care what happens to her because she knows humanity comes first, and like whatever means necessary to get there, you're gonna get there. That's the type of person we need in a crisis situation like this. Continuing on. This is so uncomfortable. I'm so uncomfortable. Rocky. Oh, Rocky. 5 hours, 22 minutes, and 33 seconds remaining. We are on chapter 22 with 2 hours and 21 minutes remaining in the book. A little bit further into the next book sleeve. So cute, right? It's sparkly, it's blue. Feelings wise, with how this is going, it's kind of tough. Not that I feel like I'm wasting my time, but there's other things that I could be doing too. I love that I'm just laying on the couch and reading and rotting. But on the other hand, like I am just not used to being so inactive on that aspect. It's tough. I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Good morning. I just got back from the gym. It is 9:10. I woke up early again. I fell asleep at just after 9 o'clock last night, which was my favorite. Woke up at 5, but neither of the gyms that I am a member at open until 7 on the weekends. I just had to lay there till it was an appropriate time for me to get up and start getting ready. I got up a little after 6. When it worked out, did a push day, which was so great. So I didn't end up listening to any more last night or like reading anymore. Timer-wise, I have 5 hours and 25 minutes remaining. Book-wise, like I said last night, we have 2 hours and 21 minutes remaining. I just made a protein shake and put some grapes out. However, I really would like to do some yoga right now, or just like some deep stretching. So I'm going to do that. I also have some dishes to put away that are air drying from the dishwasher. It never fully dries anything. So I'm gonna take this hat off because I don't need that. Oh, beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. This is so intense. So sad. He just remembered how he got on the mission. Ugh, sucks. That is so messed up. But I get it. But like, it is so freaking messed up. Just like in awe how much, I don't know how scientifically accurate this is, but I am very in awe of the writing, of just the research that this must have taken. I'm just like really, really impressed by Andy Weir. This is like insane amount of science. Fist me. For a fist bump. Oh. This makes me so emotional. So cute. I'm really nervous. Hour and 45 minutes left. I feel like there's something else going to happen and I'm really scared. Oh no. Oh no. Rocky. Oh no. Evolution is so unpredictable. Oh, it's predictable and unpredictable. There's only 10 minutes left and okie dokie, we are at the 3 hours, 2 minutes and 57 second mark, and we have finished Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, and this was so good. I'm really happy I listened to it. There is just like a lot of science jargon, which was fine because everything was just like explained very well, but you also didn't need to go super in depth, but just like there's a lot of intelligent things being said, and I'm really happy that I could like kind of follow something. Rocky's voice was really fun to listen to via audiobook, and I can see why people recommended it doing it that way. Heartwarming. I recommend doing the audiobook version. I think that was the way to do it. I'm really happy that we did that. It was so good. And I also got some things done and also just got to like go on Pinterest and look at stuff, but mainly I got a lot of knitting done, which was great. The next book that I'm planning on reading, I was debating between First Down, which is a football romance, and Assistant to the Villain. Assistant to the Villain is longer. First Down is like 8 hours because we only have 3 hours remaining. I'd rather do that. Plus, I'm going to try to edit this as quickly as possible. My Kindle is like really slow and it doesn't sync very well. So I'm just waiting for that to sync, and then hopefully we'll be able to read at some point. I did download it on my phone. I am going to go eat some lunch and we'll continue on with this journey. After some technical difficulties, finally got it on my Kindle. I'm not very far in. Just thought I would let you know. James Callahan is a QB quarterback and he just transferred to some campus to be their star quarterback in order to get drafted in the NFL. I think his dad played or something. He's meeting with the dean right now. He has 2 brothers that also go to this university. Anyway, him coming to campus is a really big deal. He's a panty dropper. I mean, he is hot stuff. However, he has like taken an active celibacy in order to focus on getting the national championships. We'll see how far that goes. That's all I know so far. Okay, we got, I believe, the other boys in the series. It's a brothers series. We got James, football, Cooper, hockey, Seb, baseball. I thought there were 4 books. I'll have to check into that. But they're all in college. James and Cooper are blood related brothers, and then Sebastian is adopted. I'm liking it so far. It's good. Okay, we just got intro to our second POV. Oops. And their name is Bex. B-E-X. That's fun. That's interesting. I've only seen it like girls as Bex as B-E-C-K-S. Bex has a lot of stress on her plate. She transferred to McKay? Why can't I remember it? McKee? Her junior year from a community college so that she could also help at home with the diner that her mother owns, and her mother is not doing well. So Bex is planning on taking over the diner. So she must be in her senior year too. Both are in their senior years. Anyway, she was dating this guy named Daryl who is on the football team, and he sounds like a real treat. You know, he sounds super arrogant, kind of like a piece of trash. Actually, just a piece of trash. So, the audacity of men. The realest thing about her is they're going to this Angels and Demons party. She wants to look hot because she wants him to be jealous because they're over, and she's wanting that to be the case. Like, she does not want him back, but she still wants him to want her because he's the one that messed everything up. But she wants other guys to want her, to make him jealous for letting her go and messing things up. And you know, yeah. Yes, James, you king you. Oh, that was, yes. Snaps for James. Snaps. What a man. Oh, girl. That is really funny. I think he'll be A-okay with that. Oh dear, they both have to take the same writing class. Oh, shucks. It's so cute. I remember what the synopsis is now, or the description on the back. He needs help. He needs to be tutored for this writing class. And guess what? She's an excellent writer. I love the tutoring gig. I love that trope. I know it's so silly and cheesy, but I love it. I love anything with like forced proximity, as well as like a more friends to lovers, and they really get to know each other. There's also like chemistry. Eat it up every time. We're on chapter 7. We have 2 hours remaining. Because a girl like you deserves more than I can give, Bex. Oh my gosh. Sir. Daryl is a gnat or a mosquito. Either way, he's freaking annoying. Okay, I thought there was 4 books. I wonder if the 4th book is his sister. I have just under an hour left. Oh, blink. Just under 57 minutes left. Guys, I was so sleepy. I just kept closing my eyes. Like, I love a 2 o'clock nap time, and that's exactly what time it was. An hour left. We're gonna push on and finish this. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. Hoping Zac Efron will run through my door. Are they going to? I don't feel like they are. I feel like we need a little bit more build-up, but who am I to say? It's getting a little spicier. They're, oh. Get it out of our systems. Okay. This is definitely gonna work, guys. It's weird that he calls his dad sir. They just went on saying how close of a family they are, and you call your dad sir. It's weird to me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Yay! We did it, you guys. We did it. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm really happy I had like no plans whatsoever to be able to make this happen, just because I've been wanting to do this or some sort of reading challenge for so long. And I had the time to finally give this one a shot, and this hairband is kind of coming undone. I know that the method that I used is like the easier of the methods, start and stop, but the fact that I wanted to get it done in a 3-day period did kind of like amp things up a little bit, and also, you know, making sure I was going and working out and whatnot and like having some sort of movement, because that was a lot of ratting on the couch and I am not used to being stationary for that long. Mentally tough in that aspect. I ended up throwing a heating pad on for this last little bit just because my back was starting to hurt so bad from just like being flat for so long, and it helped so much. And it was a lot of fun, and we got so much reading done in this short period of time. Switching up my styles of reading helps keep me motivated for longer periods of time. So anytime I am feeling slumpy, I usually switch the medium that I'm reading in, and I'm glad I did it that way. I used my big brain on that one. So let's go over all the books that we read in this video. The Christmas Tree Farm by Laura Gilmore. This, like I said, was my favorite out of the Dream Harbor series so far. I thought it was fun, flirty, the banter was great. And then we read Unsteady by Peyton Curran, and wow. This was so good. Very similar to Binding and Keeping 13 vibes. So if you're intimidated by Binding and Keeping 13, highly recommend. Or if you want something similar-ish enough to Binding and Keeping 13, highly recommend. Reese. Oh, I love a boy named Reese. Reesey Peasy. I am a Reesey Peasy through and through with both ACOTAR and with Unsteady. A highly rated book boyfriend for me. I really liked Sadie in her storyline too, and how resilient she is. Sorry, I'm using my ring light because it is dark now. Creating a weird glare. I'll try to keep it steady. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Highly recommend the audiobook. Hearing Rocky in his tone of voice, the atmosphere adds to it, and it was amazing. I am so excited to watch the movie when it comes out in 2026. I'm excited to read The Martian now and then watch that movie. Just everything that had to go into this, the research that Andy Weir had to do, probably a lot of fact checking with a lot of scientists, blows my mind. I just felt smart reading this. It makes it very digestible. I did not finish First Down. I am 43% of the way through, and I am loving it. It's a sports romance, obviously. It's football, fake dating, tutoring, just have so much chemistry with each other. It is spicy. We read a lot, and I'm really happy about that, and I'm really happy that I wasn't on my phone so much. Felt good to kind of like detox. Like I went on every once in a while, but I wasn't doom scrolling. And we also got some stuff done. Feel free to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any other reading vlogs, other bookish items as well, and like this video. I'd really appreciate it. And just as a congrats, Larissa, you did it. Like the video, please. And with that being said, respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks, bye.